We are going to have so much fun.
Oh man, what the fuck?
New York Undercover, Thursday at 9, 8 Central.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, and thank you for joining. I'm your host, the magnificent Chris, bringing to you another juicy and delicious segment where we point out how stupid people are and how stupid they think we are. So, let's get started. We are talking about Malik Yoba. I can't find the videos, man. They used to have so many videos on this video right here alone. You get me? He did an interview with the Roots. I was around, but I wasn't around. You get me? I was around. I was paying attention, but I wasn't YouTube around. You get what I'm saying? So I missed out. But this has always been my favorite interview, and we gonna point out all the things that he do that leads up to his exodus. He gonna run out. He gonna pull a R. Kelly by the end of the video.
We sat for 4 fucking hours, and you gonna stand some fucking allegations? Fuck you. The fuck is wrong with you? This is my fucking life. The fuck is wrong with you? I'm fighting for my life. Yo, tell me with this.
Okay, look, let's jump into it because we got a lot of video in it. Well, let's just jump into it. You ready? Let's go.
What prompted you to make this Instagram post in the first place? I knew that
Hey, he finna put his foot in his mouth and then he gonna cough when he do it. Watch, he gonna cough because he know he's saying the wrong thing. Okay, watch.
I've been working on a workshop called Love and Trauma, the Trans Experience, that was going to be in association with the Trans Visibility March on DC. And I was trying to get some attention. And so I intentionally, the order of events was.
Look at the interview, it's funny. Hey, you want to know something funny? Look, I do not come up with what I'm doing. You get me? I just go until something pushes me to do a video. And it just so happens that the people are out there marching right now for trans rights and stuff. They even changing laws and shit, trying to, you get what I'm saying? Like get like laws passed so that they can manipulate the system. This shit is crazy, but here we are. We gotta look at this shit because people are very manipulative these days. I tell you, people are like lawyers. They talk like lawyers. They never make anything clear just so later on they can say, I never said that. I never said that. This is what I mean right here. You didn't understand what I mean. This is how they do it. You get it? That's why they talk like this. But this is the best. I love this video. It's so funny. It's so funny. Okay, that was one time we caught him. Let's keep going. He gonna do it so much. I watched this video so many times. The interviewer, he gonna get in his ass. Watch. Let's go.
I saw a video of a young man, which many people saw, Maurice Willoughby. And I knew the backstory, that he was a young man who was dating a transgender woman. I knew that he had some drug abuse issues. I knew he had some abuse issues with the girlfriend. But in the video, you see him be bullied, and it circulated, and people thought that this kid, committed suicide because he was being bullied, directly related to his dating a trans woman.
Keep it a beat. You fuck what? You fuck what? Bro, you do what?
Fuck training, so what?
That's thorough? Like, that's not thorough. You sucking dick and all that. That's not thorough, sucking dick and all that. He sucked dick.
So that was part of the story. The other part of the story for me,
The interviewer face is so fucking hilarious. Now Malik Yoba is basically trying to make himself look good and like he care about trans women. In truth, he got a backstory. He had a little backstory. He go get caught up in the backstory that's gonna catch up with him, and he go get mad because why are you asking me these questions? He go pull one of those. You get what I'm saying? And then at the end, he go pull a whole R. Kelly, this is my life type shit. You get what I'm saying? You're killing me. You're killing me. Look, hey, okay, let me see. Let's keep going. But if not, I'm a skip if it gets boring. We get into the good stuff.
was when I saw that kid in the video, I thought of myself. At that age, I was someone who was also curious about what's going on with transgender people, women in specifically. And so,
hey, he go play dumb, like he don't know how to say a word to make himself seem like he's ignorant to all this, and this is like new to him and stuff. He full of shit, bitch.
I thought that I would post a video and make a comment around why is it that it's okay for us to record bullying each other? Why is it okay for us to
When people do this, it's not from the heart. Okay, you're not talking from the heart. I can understand finding the words to say, but if you're an honest person, then there's no need to find the words. The words should already be cleansed and pure and everything else. He about to throw black men under the bus, okay? Because he say we killing trans women, okay? This made me want to punch him in his fucking face, okay? Because the interviewer, that's why he stared at him. We gonna show him why she stared at him like, are you serious? Okay, but he can't say that though.
Regard each other because of our choices. And I thought that I should make a comment about it. And I know that a lot of this conversation about black men and trans women also sort of extends into who is murdering these people, right?
Bitch, watch the interviewer's face.
So over the years, I've posted about these things. Transgender women being murdered. I know it's black men. I know that black men are being accountable for each other. And I thought that I would take a calculated risk of putting my masculinity in question. I would put my intention in question. I would disrupt the status quo by saying, I'm going to stand with this kid. I'm going to stand with this community. I'm going to say that it is true that I, as well, are one of these men that have been attracted to transgender women.
I was blown away.
Do you know Malik?
I know him. And I was like, wow, man. And again, I was saying, who the fuck is the LGBTQ's agent? Who the fuck paid Malik to come up to the Breakfast Club to have that type of discussion? Why couldn't something like that be kept quietly behind doors since you said you've been this way since you were 16?
And I've struggled with that. And I've tried to figure out what does that mean and, why. And, I'm 52 years old. This started when I was a teenager. So for me, it's been a lifelong question of like, where does this exist in my consciousness?
He's so full of shit, bro. He getting 50-some years old. Now, you wasn't sitting back thinking about no shit like this. You fucking gay. I've watched this video so many times because it kills me how he throws us under the bus and how he gaslights us to make it believe that he's fighting for the people and stuff. Look, let's just get to the good stuff.
That doesn't make it a goddamn shit.
Right. right now he just gaslighting us because he got a little time to speak. But once the interviewer start, he go get mad. Let's get to that.
In a practice or whatever. And so for me, I wanted to put the video up, bring attention to the bullying, to the ostracizing.
This nigga here.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I was saying. The ostracizing? You don't know how to say words now, bitch.
Ostracizing of each other, and bring attention to the march and to a workshop where we can unpack a lot of this stuff.
So you talk a lot about stepping up as opposed to coming out.
He's got a voice for it, his ass.
As opposed to coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me about stepping up as opposed to coming out?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me what stepping up exactly means and what does that look like?
Well, for me, I mean, you know, as a kid, my father always said, if there's a crack, fill it. Right? And
Hey, when people go to stories like what my father used to tell me and stuff, Joe Biden fucked that up for everybody. Once they start doing that shit, which is another gaslighting tactic, because we don't know what the fuck your father used to say, bitch. Stop trying to use your father like you a man of family or something, values. I'm a man of family values because my father used to tell me when I was, or my mom used to say all the time. But I don't give a fuck what your fucking mom used to say, bitch. What do you say? You get what I'm saying?
so I grew up with the understanding that you take care of folk. You know, I grew up in a household where there was a man in the building who had done 8 years in prison.
Oh my God! I want to hear these stupid ass stories, bro. You get me? Look, the man in the building who he did a crime and his kids stayed with us and his mom was a single mom and all that other shit, bitch. Who are these people, bitch? Point them out. Say their name. Listen to this bullshit. Watch.
With the understanding that you take care of folk. You know, I grew up in a household where there was a man in the building who had done 8 years in prison for being accused of rape, and my father took care of those 3 kids. One day I came home from school, and there's 2, 7 and 8 year olds in our house because their mother had a psychotic break, and my father took care of those kids. And so I grew up with, an understanding that you take care of community, you take care of people that are less fortunate than you. You uplift others. That's how you create community. You know, if you are blessed, then you be a blessing to other people. And so for me, stepping up is about.
Okay, enough with that. We gotta find a good part.
I knew that if a black man like myself that has Malik Yoba, that shook. I'm a storyteller. I know that I have things in the pipeline I've been trying to do for years. Octavia, for folks who.
He stepped up on himself again. He then tried to pivot to his trans friend.
Open up the aperture so people can see your humanity. I'm a storyteller. I know that I have things in the pipeline I've been trying to do for years. Octavia, for folks who don't know, do yourself a favor, watch the movie Paris is Burning. And
fuck up. Hold up, where is this? Where is he at?
It's something as Malik Yoba that shook the world. Literally, I've gotten communication from people all over the planet. And that's powerful. That's powerful. Even though there's nonsense and noise that came with it and a lot of confusion that came with it, I just know what my purpose is, and my purpose has always been to service before self, always. And so that's essentially
So I definitely want to kind of get into some of those things, right? So since creating these posts, you received a mixture of support and criticism. Mm-hmm. On a more serious note, a trans woman by the name of Mariah Lopez Ebony wrote a Facebook post in which she accused you of soliciting sex from her as a minor at ages 13 and 16 years old. So what do you say to that allegation?
I say that
he gonna try to pivot. He gonna try to run from that. He gonna run from it. Watch, he gonna run from it.
You know, when I heard that, and I didn't actually read it until last Thursday, what she actually said. I don't know the woman, number one.
So you're saying you never met her, you don't know her?
That's exactly what I'm saying. I don't know her. I have no idea who she is, but I'm familiar with that pain. I'm familiar with that trauma. I'm familiar with people.
That's another form of gaslighting. You get me? I wrote it all down, bro. I had like maybe 12 of them. 12 of them. You know, you try to put, either you jump with family, you'll jump into family. Like, you know, my dad used to say things like, you get me, that's another form. Or you get me, or I'm familiar with this pain because I used to be like that myself. This is when you like try to fit in with a crowd of people. Like you'll try to surround yourself behind people. He do that a lot. He'll try to liken himself to other people. Like why, like, you get me? Like, people who lie a lot don't know how to stand on their own words. All they do is tell you about other people that they're like and who said it or some shit like that. You get me?
Who are crying out for help. I'm familiar with the lack of regard for this population, which is, again, my point. And so when I heard it, for me, to hear something so heinous, right? Number one, and then to see someone post something with no proof of anything, and then to see the world embrace, or a portion of the world embrace it and pass that around, that toxicity speaks to exactly why I do the work that I do, right? And so it's an oxymoron almost. It's like, wow, the first cisgender man who stands up with a community then gets attacked by that community. But that's true for anybody who's ever stood up for oppressed people. It's happened to Gandhi.
They do that too, where they don't answer the question outright. They'll just spin a long ass narrative to where you forget what the fuck the question was in the first place. I hate when they do that. He does this a lot.
And, you know, it's happened to Mandela. It's happened to Marcus Garvey. It's happened to Malcolm X. It's happened to anyone who would say, I'm going to stand up for these oppressed people. Think about who we are, right? There was a time we couldn't drink from a water fountain. We couldn't sit in the bus. Think about how ridiculous that is.
They use civil rights. This is playing the black card. You get me? Basically trying to say this is like what they did when slavery was. Oh, I can't stand those people either.
And so for me, having a view of a community that I grew up with and see the suffering, the very thing that motivates me to help people out of is something that someone tried to accuse me of. I wanted to ask, I want to finish the point.
Okay, now you hear what he just said, okay? He said, I want to ask you something. Now he said, watch this, he said, I want to finish the point. Ready?
See the suffering. The very thing that motivates me to help people out of is something that someone tried to accuse me of. I wanted to ask, I want to finish the point.
Now, you heard what he just said. I want to finish the point. Now, this is when he about to turn into a victim. He gonna talk a long ass time, and then in the end, he gonna say, that was a very loaded question. Even though, like, why you won't just say that now? But you gonna continue trying to talk. You get me? See, he know that question about the Lopez chick, you can't talk your way out of that. You didn't answer the question. You get me? So now he was like, oh, I want to add to that. He was like, I want to finish the point. There is no point, sir. You didn't answer the question. Now at the end, he gonna say, that's a loaded question. And then they gonna get started. And watch what else he does. He does so. He tries to keep it calm because, you know, y'all like them calm people. Y'all believe that if a person is calm, you got to believe what they say. So they'll act like they're the victim, but you get me? And you believe them. You don't listen to their words. You basically listen to the tone of their voice. Like, oh, he talks loud, so he must be lying like me. You get what I'm saying? Oh, but this guy talks like this, and, you know, I want you to get, oh, that's so soothing. He must be telling the truth. Look, watch. He go do it. He go start out. He go get mad, and then he go, but hold up, but you said he get watch. So
the point is, to be on the other side of that tells me that the work has to continue and the blessing will be greater because the truth will always outweigh a lie, right? And so the truth is people are suffering. The truth is that there are kids in the street, right? But the other truth is that for my entire life, you know, I'm someone who has been working with young people since I was 16 years old, making sure that there are better pathways for other people. And so That's a very loaded question for you to ask me that. And we discussed that before.
And I
even to tell on himself. You get me? Well, we talked for a couple of hours and we discussed what we was discussing. You get me? And then he gonna realize that he's telling on himself. Then he go, well, we just talked for a couple of hours. And he gonna try to put the cool on. Watch, let's see it again. Watch. Ready?
Years old, making sure that there are better pathways for other people. And so that's a very loaded question for you to ask me that. And we discussed that before.
And I actually told you that I would ask you that question. Yeah. And so I asked that question. Yeah. And it's not a loaded question. I told you I was going to tell you up front that I did tell you about it. Yeah. And we both agreed to it. Yeah. I told you that.
But see, even we sat for 4 hours the other day, right, and discussed this. And so even when you asked me in real time to even the suggestion of it, right, because
he trying to put on an air of calmness, like he not fuming inside. he want to get mad, so mad, but he can't because he want to look like he in control. Watch.
Right, and discuss this, and so even when
that question, and it's not a loaded question. I told you I was going to tell you up front that I did tell you about it, and we both agreed to it. Yeah, I told you that. But
see, even we sat for 4 hours the other day, right, and discussed this, and so even when you asked me in real time to even the suggestion of it, right, because there's so many implications in that, right? There's
and I had another follow-up point to that since you added on. What would you say?
Watch his head. Ready?
And the suggestion of it, right? Because there's so many implications in that, right?
Watch this.
And I had another follow-up point to that since you added on. What would you say to people who feel that even in this allegation, you are centering yourself in regards to being someone who stands up for a community? I think that's the way that a lot of people would perceive that, bringing up the famous people who have done great things in civil rights, and you centering yourself in the middle of an allegation.
Okay, you heard the question. Okay, he's centering. What do you have to say to people who saying you're centering yourself in the allegation? Basically saying that, oh, I'm like Martin Luther King. I'm like fucking Mandela. You give me blah, blah, blah. You give me this is why they after me because I'm standing up for people. And this is what he's saying. But watch what comes out of his mouth. Watch. The infamous take. Ready?
Yeah, you know, this is a bullet wound.
No. What?
Any professional pursuit, every single thing I've done, it's because it's an intention. And I follow the intention, I chase the purpose, right? And so to stand up in the face of someone saying that you're this, when I know I'm this, I also felt, wow, that's kind of how it feels like to be transgender, right? Can you imagine walking into the world, looking the way you and I do, but feeling inside that something is not lining up and you need to address that with the way you present in the world and you don't look so good?
I don't think I could ever, or anybody who's cisgender could ever place themselves in a trans person's position. I think
he gonna say his reason is because he played one on TV.
They're two of New York's toughest undercover cops. Hold it! Stop it! But on this assignment,
you two go in there like big macho men. You're gonna come up with this.
They're going to need a really great disguise.
We are going to have so much fun.
New York Undercover, Thursday at 9, 8 Central.
We can, because I had to do it on New York Undercover. So on New York Undercover, we did an episode where people were killing transgender people. So we actually had to dress and go into the world.
This is why we say actors are gay, bro. You get me? Look, to be an actor is to denounce morality. You have to have no morality. You have to be willing to go in the places that are unexpected. All the places you have to take what is not required of you. You get what I'm saying? It's like that, bro. You got to do the unnatural to be an actor. He's been there. He's a Hollywood guy.
Since this allegation, too, if you search your name on social media, some sex workers have come forward saying that you've long solicited sex from trans women, and because of this, you've been criticizing for fetishizing trans women and not having intimate and loving relationships with them. So what would you say to that?
I don't know what you're talking.
Here we go. Let's see that again. Ready? He can't stand it. He fuming. I don't know what you're talking about. You give me? He finna get mad. He's gonna get Incredible Hulk mad. Watch.
Sex workers have come forward saying that you've long solicited sex from trans women, and because of this, you've been criticizing for fetishizing trans women and not having intimate and loving relationships with them. So what would you say to that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Soliciting underage trans, that's a big deal, and I feel like that's really being overlooked. And these questions that he's not wanting to answer, or he's not wanting to face these allegations, everyone wants to know, how can we get behind someone that's trying to be the face of a movement and not be honest with us? And that's what I'm not understanding.
So we've gone on social media and we found people who have said this, and so
social media is who we believe now. What?
Social media now is the truth. That's the repository.
Yeah. Their faces on it. So we were just asking if you had anything to say about that.
So me and you sat for a couple of hours and you didn't.
Okay, so going on to what do you say?
Watch it again.
This, and so
social media now is the truth. That's the repository.
Yeah. Their faces on it. So we were just asking if you had anything to say about that.
You get mad.
Okay, so going on to what do you say to trans black women who say that you're centering yourself and that you're being opportunity?
He get mad. So me and you sat for fucking hours and watch. It's gonna get good. It's getting good. Watch, it's heating up. You gonna like this. Watch him.
And focusing on your attraction as opposed to their issues, and without proving that.
Follow them arms. This can't be good. Follow them arms.
You're ready to do the work. So what would you say to that?
So you and I sat for 4 hours the other day.
Correct.
And we decided how we were going to approach this.
We decided how we were going to approach this, bro.
The interviewer about to say the wrong thing, gonna rile him up. He gonna say this is looking bad for you, and you gonna get riled up. Watch.
Went through a number of questions.
We decided how we were going to approach this.
And we said recording, and the more you talk, the better, the worse it looks for you. So.
Why do you say that?
What I'm asking is that we're having a conversation.
What did you say?
I said the more that we're talking, the more I'm just concerned. So I'm generally concerned. I said that the more that it looks bad for you. That's what I'm saying. Yes, sir.
This looks bad.
He tried to play tough. He set forward and everything. Like, nigga, what you say? What? You better take that back. But the interviewer was like, nigga, I still said, nigga, I'm a grown-ass man. Fuck you. Watch, stretch.
I said the more that we're talking, the more I'm just concerned. So I'm generally concerned. I said that the more that it looks bad for you. That's what I'm saying. Yes, sir.
This looks bad for me.
Yes, because.
Yes. He looks like you're a liar.
I'm asking you a number of questions.
We're done, bro.
Okay.
We're done. It's bad for me because I chose to come here and speak to you about what you do and what I've done. It looks bad for me. It's a setup. I don't like this. Okay. We said that we were going to focus on policy.
And we did, and we also
stand on allegations.
And we don't
appreciate this at all.
And no, we had a conversation about a wide range of
this shit at all, homie.
Questions did feel like that.
I don't. This is not we fucking discussed for 4 fucking hours.
He about to get loud. Watch this. He finna let the bitch out. Watch the bitch come out.
I wish you would stand allegations, homie.
Okay.
The fuck is wrong with you?
It's starting to just.
The fuck is wrong with you?
There are.
We sat for 4 fucking hours. We sat for 4 fucking hours. We sat for 4 fucking hours. And you gonna stand some fucking allegations? Fuck.
Don't you like that t-shirt? That's a nice shirt that the interviewer had on. I like the sweater too. That's a nice way to look. What if y'all want me, what if I look like that? Y'all want me to look like that? I'm gonna start dressing like the Roots. You get me?
Yeah, we sat for 4 fucking hours. And you gonna stand some fucking allegations? Fuck you.
This is how you know the allegations are partly true. Cause yeah, he getting mad, heated. Watch, keep going.
The fuck is wrong with you? This is my fucking life. The fuck is wrong with you? Yeah.
I have your stuff. Can you guys not? This is like.
That's fucked up, man.
We have like.
The fuck is wrong with you, man? We fucking sat for 4 hours. All right. Don't tell me shit. Don't tell me about this. Isn't professional. This is life.
His intention is not to antagonize you. We're trying to.
No, we discussed the process. We said we would start. No.
We can talk about it. Let's bring it.
No, my man.
Just so we had an office setting, nobody's here to argue with you.
No.
Let's keep it professional.
Listen, you're not the one being called names in the street.
But he's not trying to call you.
We discussed how we would flow. We said we would start with policy. We said we would talk about community, and then we said we would talk about how personalized. We said we would do 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes. You stayed on the allegations, B. I want the cards. You can't use any of it.
Bye.
I wish you well.
I wish you well. In hell.